Alrighty, YouTube, here's the deal. See this picture? This is the previous rates where I was applying. It showed that if we just did 75 rides a week, we'd get the rental for free through the Express Drive with General Motors, which wasn't too terribly bad. But now, if you look at the new deal that they're offering, it's 95 rides a week with 25 hours during peak hours. 25 rides during peak hours. I don't know if that's additional or if that's in part of the 95, but yeah, now they're making you work even longer hours to earn that free ride, which is bullcrap, I think. I mean, they're already making enough money, and yet they're going to make us drive even longer shifts so we can get the free rental. Because nobody wants to pay for the rental if they don't have to. So, longer hours so they can increase their 25% charge that they're taking from us. So, as you just saw from those pictures, they are making Lyft drivers have to work longer hours to get the rental for free, which is guaranteeing that Lyft is going to make an extra 25% on an additional 20 rides that they're going to be guaranteed if you want to get the rental for free. So they're encouraging you to make their pockets fatter, and yeah, it doesn't really benefit the driver to drive these longer shifts at all. I mean, yeah, make more money, but now instead of like if I was going to work like 12-hour days, I'm going to have to increase it to like 14 to 16-hour days. Even if I didn't want to. I mean, I was planning to do it the first few days because I'm really hurting for serious cash because I've been unemployed since January, and yeah, I've drowned in debt most of my life, and then in the last 9 months I've gotten way worse because I've had no income. So, I mean. I'm like at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, there's like no impossible right now to get my bills caught off. But anyways, back to the subject at hand. Yeah, Lyft has increased their required trips to get the rental for free, and that used to be all you had to do is like get 40 rides, and you'd only have to pay like $100 or something. But now they did away with the 40 rides and bumped it up to 65 rides minimum. So even to get the lowest charge is 65 rides. And then 80 rides and 95 rides. So yeah. And like I said, all it does is it guarantees that they're going to make more money off of you. Because they know you're going to want the free rental, the reduced rate. Which sucks, is if it's a slow week, like maybe the weather's crappy and a lot of people just ain't going to try getting a Lyft ride or something. I mean, I don't know how Detroit's going to be. A little bit nervous about working in Detroit. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I found out from Lyft. If you apply for the express rental program, and if you're not in that region, you have to switch it. You have to switch to that region, and you can only drive in that region. You cannot rent from Detroit and still drive in Flint, or rent from Detroit and drive in Lansing. For some reason, you can only drive in the city that the rental is from, which is stupid if you ask me, because I was fine. I'll take a rental. Well, like I said, they're not very informative to let you know anything. They didn't text me to tell me that my background check was complete so I could rent. I discovered it by checking my account every couple hours. But there's never no message, no nothing to tell me that I was good to go. And then every day for a week and a half straight, I checked to see if I could get a rental vehicle. Because it kept on saying, you're approved, rent a vehicle, but nothing ever came. So finally, after I started talking to entrepreneur guy, sorry if I can't say that right, and I finally emailed Lyft, and they said, "Oh, well, Flint, we don't have no vehicles for you to rent. You have to use a family or friend's vehicle." I'm like, "Well, why can't I get it from Detroit then?" And they said, "Oh, we can switch you to Detroit if you send us another copy of your license for verification, but you won't be able to drive in Flint once you switch to Detroit." So now I'm going to have a lot of sleepless nights. I mean, I'll have to probably sleep out of the vehicle in Detroit a lot. My mom lives in Roseville, and my aunt lives in Mount Clemens, pretty much. So I guess I can crash there during weeknights if I can get a ride out to there. But yeah, so now I'm officially on the Detroit car rental waiting list. And as soon as the vehicle comes available, hopefully it won't be too much longer, I'm going to jump in it and give you a lot of updates to see if you can make any money in Detroit. But like I said, though, I'm a little pissed off now. Instead of having to do 70, 75 rides to get my rental free, now I got to do 95 rides to get my rental free. And 25 rides have to be during the peak hours, which is stupid. I mean, adding that peak hours is, you're just making their pockets fatter. That's why they're putting the peak hour report. I mean, yes, you're going to make a bigger paycheck because you're working peak hours at the surcharge, but all they're doing is guaranteeing that they're going to get a hell of a kickback because you're doing it during the peak hours. Where they'd only get, like, as an example, $5, they'd get like $1.25 of that $5. But now the surcharge, you're making $15 an hour because if it's times 3, for example, now they're going to get $4.50 from you, and you're only going to get $11.50 out of that $15. So yeah, they're just guaranteeing that you're making our pockets richer at the expense of you. But hey, if I can make some money at it, it's good. I'll give you updates to see if we can make money at it and how it works out, and hopefully I don't wind up one of those drivers that get the bad customers. I'm hoping I don't, but we'll see how it goes. This is Don Johnson. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for future updates. I'll let you know when I'm in the actual rental car and how it works out. Peace. And if you haven't already, subscribe, like, and share, and leave comments to my video. I could greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much.